Yo, 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 what's poppin', everyone? This is your boy, Des the King, back again with another video. And today I want to talk about how just understanding something is not enough. It's having an understanding is just only one part of the equation. We have to, one, understand a concept or a thing, and then two, try to apply it. So I'm gonna spend the next, I guess, 15 minutes or so, and just talk about how it is important to, one, understand something, and two, apply it, and how understanding by itself is not enough. Again, this is your boy Des the King. If you like this video, please like it and comment your thoughts on it below. Please watch all the way to the end and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell as well. So let's get into it. I just got back from my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, and my our professor went over a move in front of us, and he went over it step by step, showed us how to set it up, showed us how to the steps on getting our opponent in the position we want them to get them in, and then finally getting them in the position to submit them. So we're all watching it. We all see what's going on, and we see our professor putting this move together. So after we see it, at least me, I'm speaking for me, I understood it. I understood what to do, and I understood, the concept, the principle, and the situation that we need to do with it, or try to attempt this move. But when it comes down to me and my partner drilling the move on each other, it was different. It was different because we maybe forget a piece, forget a step. Maybe I'm not in the right position. Maybe he's not in the right position. And it just made me think like, okay, I understood it. I understand what to do, but I'm having a hard time still putting it all together, So, and it just goes back to the main point of this video. You can understand something as much as you want, but if you can't execute it, if you can't do it, then there's really no point in just understanding it. There's a Bible verse. I have to find it, and I'll put it somewhere over here. There's a Bible verse that says, "Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only." Another example I could give is that people go to school and hear a lesson, get a lesson from the teacher. Excuse me. People go to church and hear a great sermon from the preacher or from the pastor, whoever's preaching. And they would hear this, but none of the advice, none of the lessons that the teacher or the preacher gave, they actually take with them and apply them in their life. It's just like, yeah, they got the knowledge. They heard everything, yes, and they have it in their head, but they're not doing anything with it. And if you're not going to do anything with it, it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. We have to learn these lessons, and we have to put it all together and actually use the lessons that we are provided. If we're not using the lessons that we provide, then it's all pretty much in vain. It's all pretty much in vain. I used to spend hours on YouTube just watching videos on, random stuff, a bunch of nerd stuff, computer stuff. And yeah, I gained a lot of knowledge from that. But what is that really doing for me? What is that really doing for me? Not really anything besides me just knowing it. And I have to wait to an appropriate time in the conversation to bring it up to show that I know it. And that person is more likely not even going to care that I have this knowledge, So yeah, so just having the knowledge is not enough. You have to get the knowledge and do something with the knowledge. Teach it to someone, apply it, add it as a skill on a resume. You could use it and talk about it as a presentation to people, make some money off of it. Like just do something with the knowledge that you have, because we all smart. You are a smart person. You are an extremely smart person, and you have knowledge and you have value to provide. But you have to put it all together and provide that value. And someone out there, or a group of people, or 100 people, 20 people, whatever, is going to find the knowledge that you have valuable. But if you just have this knowledge and you're not doing nothing with it and you're just keeping it to yourself, then what's the point? What's the point? There's another Bible verse where Jesus says, we don't light a candle and put it under the table, where no one can see the light. We light a candle and we put it, out there so it lights up the whole entire room. You know what I mean? We can't hide what we have. We are the light of the world, the salt of the earth. And if we have something that we believe is true, that is valuable, and that we believe is going to help someone, we need to put that out there. We need to share that. We need to apply what we have and put it out there for the world to see and for the world to use. If we just have it to ourselves and we're just keeping it secret, to me, there's no point in doing that. But what do you think? What do you think? Comment below what you think about that. Be ye hearers of the word. Don't just be hearers of the word. Be doers of the word as well. When we gain instruction from someone who knows better than us, we need to understand it. I'm not saying that, nowhere am I trying to insinuate that having understanding is wrong. I pray for understanding every day, and you should pray for understanding every day. But also, in addition to the understanding, we got to have wisdom as well. And I read somewhere that wisdom is applied knowledge. Comment below your definition of wisdom too. But I read somewhere that wisdom is applied knowledge. So you gather the knowledge, you gather the understanding. Wisdom is actually doing something with the knowledge and the understanding. We got to do something with what we have. God more than likely isn't going to give us more than what we have unless we do something with what we have already. And if you sit down and take the time to reflect what you have, you may write down a whole lot of things that you didn't even consider. You have your health, you have family, maybe some of you. You're really smart. You have income, maybe not as much income as you want, but you have something coming in. So the key is just using that what you have, to make those steps further in your life, and once God sees you using what you have, then he's like, okay, he's going to be like, okay, I see him using what he has, so let's give him some more. I see her doing what she can with this, so let's go ahead and add some more to that. You know what I'm saying? We got to use what we have, man. And that reminds me of the story of the talents. God gave, not God, but in the parable, the man gave the talents to the three people. He gave one person, I think, 10, one person 5, and one person 1. And the person with 10 and the person with 5, they worked with what they had. They worked with what they had, and they was able to increase for what the master gave them. And as most of us know, the person who was given 1 talent didn't use what he had. He actually did the opposite. He was ashamed of what he had, and he put it away. And the master came back and was like, "What you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm scared." And it didn't end up well for him. It didn't end up well for him. But don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. We all have talent. Some have 10, some have 5, some have 1. But it doesn't matter how many you have it. And you have to use that. You have to use what you have. Use what you have, double that, then double that, and double that. And over time, you're going to look back like, wow, man, I started with so much. I started with just a little bit. And boom, now look. And it doesn't take much, man. Just like it doesn't take much faith. You only need a little bit of faith to make miraculous things happen. You know what I mean? You only need so much to do something big. You don't need a whole lot to do a whole lot. That's not necessary. You know what I mean? Especially at the beginning. You have all what you need to make something grand happen. You understand? To make something big happen. And it all starts with understanding, but it doesn't end with understanding. It starts with understanding, and then we apply that understanding. We apply that knowledge, which I believe is wisdom, the application of knowledge and understanding. And then that's when things start to change with us. That's when things start to change. So yeah, get the knowledge, get the understanding. Go to the seminars, read the books, make friends in high places, have conversations, do all that, but do something with that. Do something with that. Don't just let that be it. You know, don't let that be it. There's another example I read. There's plenty of self-help books out there. There's like 1 million self-help books out there. And what's the use of reading this self-help book and understanding all what the author is trying to say, but then you skip over the exercises. You skip over the works that are supposed to actually help you improve, you know, the whole purpose of it. Then it's like, what's the point? You went through this whole 400-page book, but you ain't do none of the work in the book, none of the exercises in the book. It's like going to the gym and the trainer is showing you how to do work each machine, showing you how to do curls, showing you how to do bench press, but you don't do it. You just, okay, I get that, but you don't never go under the bench press and try to lift anything, you know? So when you go to the gym, you lift. When you go to the library, you read. You know what I'm saying? When you go to school, you learn. When you go to church, you know, you worship God, and you also learn. You learn. You gain knowledge, in my opinion, when you go to church. You gain wisdom. And you apply this knowledge and understanding and wisdom in the real world. You don't just hear it in church, and then once you leave church, that's it. You know, you understand? You don't just hear it in the classroom and then boom, leave the classroom and that's all you have, and that's it. So yeah, man. Gather the knowledge, gather the understanding, gather all that. But let's apply it to our everyday life. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a like. Please comment below also as well what you thought about it. How are you applying wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in your life? And how is it helping you? So comment that below. Subscribe to my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me friend me on Facebook as well. I have some donation links at the bottom if you want to donate and help your boy out with growing this channel. I will greatly appreciate that, but only if you feel moved to do so. And yeah, man, this is your boy Des the King. I'll be back soon with another video. Y'all stay blessed, apply that knowledge, and we'll be back soon, Lord willing. And y'all have a great night, great day. I love you all. Peace.